There we go. I had to do a little something. Hi, let's do it. Wait a minute, let me put on my music. Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. I was supposed to already have this playing, but so we can get it going. Happy holidays! Merry Christmas! Oh! Let's get it. I hope y'all ready for some healthy conversation. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Jalik. Hi, Michaela. I love you. Merry Christmas. I gotta keep this lipstick off my teeth because I want to wear a red lip. But, honey, it doesn't look like it's working out. Hi, Sharad. Merry Christmas. Oh. I've been feeling very bad, boy, all day today. We get ready to get it started. I got my Newports ready. We're going to be ready for some healthy conversation. Happy holidays to everybody. We have like 3 or 4 topics to talk about. What's going on, Auntie Jasmine? Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody that's coming in. Thank you for joining me on Christmas Eve. I will not keep y'all long, but we do have some good topics tonight to talk about. You know what I mean? A lot of them, like, I come under fire from a lot of people for the way I view things and stuff like that, but girl, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We're going into 2020 with a clear, calm, and cool mindset. We're all going to be preparing for success. Child, and don't nobody got time for that. Like, seriously. No one has time for that. So our topics are going to be, I got my topics pulled up this time, honey. I'm prepared. You know, I didn't want to keep y'all waiting too long. Yes, Merry Christmas. What's up, cousin? Merry Christmas. And all that. Okay, y'all know I don't like too much of a crowd. If you have anybody that can benefit off of this live, please share it around the things. Happy holidays, Beverly. Hello, how are you? I got my little Mickey hat on. You know, I do. At this point, Christmas is getting kind of redundant to me, but, you know, I do it for the kids. Okay, we are going to be talking about the Jaguar Evermore. If you haven't seen the video, you know, if you don't know who Jaguar Evermore is, she is a trans woman who basically does comedy like a lot of them do. I'm going to turn this down. She basically does comedy like a lot of them do. You know what I mean? She goes around to different places. Before, she would basically just do her comedy at home. Then she would basically, you know, go out in public or around her neighborhood and basically do the same thing. She's been seen at the beach with a dress on, with her tuck out, twerking. That's just like, you know, a little bit of the things that she's been, you know, seen doing and recording and putting up on the internet for content. This particular time, she's in a shoe store, I guess with her mother or whatever. Her mother's waiting in the car. If you haven't seen the video is on my page somewhere and it's shared over all of the things. You can just type in her name and it's on her YouTube channel. She gets into some with the security guard over a phone or something like that, and she goes off on him. And then she looks in the camera and says, because I'm a man just like you and I'll beat your ass just like you. She goes through that whole spiel. So then she goes to return the shoes and then pay for them again, and then proceeds to leave out the door. And the man said something to her. Like, I don't know, sir, or something like that. And she goes completely off. She goes completely off, completely ballistic. Oh, my LGBT sisters, I'm saving y'all from having to come in here. And she's just going on this big rant about people calling trans people sir. Hi, Scott. Thank you very much. Ball Voyeurs, I love you. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Sing. I love you. Merry Christmas and all of that. Happy holidays to everybody that's coming in. So she proceeds to go off and all of that. And, basically because the man called her sir, friggin' walking out the door. My whole thing is with some trans women, not all trans women, but some trans women. Why do we sometimes feel the need to assert masculinity and femininity at the same damn time? Not 10 seconds ago, this lady was in the camera talking about, I'm a man just like you. But then when she was referred to the same thing that she looked in the camera and told everybody that she was, okay, that's going to be the thing, the whole live. Then she wants to get a freaking attitude. Why, as trans women, do we feel the need? I'm not saying all. I personally don't do it, but I know that there are many, many trans women out there that do it. Feel the need to assert masculinity and power. Basically saying blah, 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 blah. But then when referred as such, they, you have a problem with, and I'm confused by it. Please, somebody that does this, please help me understand. Because I don't know. The whole point of transition is kind of like shy away from the overtly masculine kind of like behavior. It would have been so easy to just like, okay, I'm not shopping here and go to another store. It's like for altercations with people. This particular instance, and I'm only talking about this particular trans woman. Basically saying that, okay, you want to pull the LGBT card, but bitch, you was just in the camera telling all of your followers, listen, I'm a man just like you. We can box. We can take it outside. We can fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. And I really wanted to talk about this today because, and a lot of times, situations that we can easily walk away from, we go towards confrontation. You know what I mean? Figuratively and physically. We're so used to seeking for confrontation when it's not needed. It's not needed. Because you walk away, that don't make you a punk. Freaking PSA to let everybody know. Just because you walk away and steer clear of a situation, that does not make you a punk. In 2020, it's all about being above it. I mean, it's no shade. It's wanting more for yourself. You know what I mean? That lady could have easily stepped out of that store, honey, and be like, listen, mom, we going to the one day on the street. She ended up saying that anyway, but it could have been all avoided. All of that could have been avoided. It's about being above it. Let me get into some comments. Michaela says, I think for some girls, they put out need to watch the absolutely right. Of the times, the energy and the things that are put out in the atmosphere, some instances, which I'm going to get about accountability. Listen, trans women, listen, if there is anybody that is for trans women, I am. If there is anybody that, honey, that, rocks the vote for trans women and wants everything for trans women, it's me. Okay? However, bitch, if a bitch is in the wrong, if a trans woman is in the wrong, I'm going to say she's in the wrong. All of that freaking LGBT freaking trans power, if you're wrong. It's no shade. If you are in the wrong, you don't get to pull that trans card, bitch, when you are clearly in the fucking wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that in 2019, 2020, and beyond. I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm not going to freaking have your back if, you're clearly in the wrong. Like the story that I'm getting ready to talk about. There was a legally blind. This is another topic I'm going to be talking about. There was a legally blind trans woman on a bus. A group of teens were, like messing with her. They weren't messing with her. They weren't physically coming over and fucking with her. They were basically in the front of the bus. They were in the front of the bus basically saying whatever that they were saying. Okay, she was paying it. She's legally blind, not 100% blind to where she can't see, but she's legally blind. So, they kept going and kept going and kept going. And there's a video out. She gets up, goes to the front of the bus, and maces two of them. You know what I mean? Like in the eyes of public opinion, we all know who's wrong here. But in the eyes of the law, which is totally different than the court of public opinion, in the eyes of the law, because she could have easily said, verbal that they were giving her, no, to get up out of her seat, go to the front of the bus, and mace two of them. So she has to take accountability for that. I'm not going to say, oh, no, I feel sorry for her because she's trans and that she's blind and all of that. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Say what you want to say. Say that, I'm an ableist or whatever, whatever new friggin' descriptive word. I'm not going for it. Bitch, you made the decision to get up out your seat, go to the front of the bus, and mace them and mace two of them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to feel sorry for that. I'm sorry. I am not going to feel sorry for that. Okay, Jules says you can't have your cake and eat it too. Exactly. KK says she's wrong. Right. This is, you know what I mean? Now, the thing about it is, if these boys were all up on her to the point of where she was fearing for her life, fearing for her life, and there was an imminent threat of danger, then bitch, mace the whole bus. Then mace the whole bus. Bitch, I'm macing the whole bus. Because there's an imminent threat of danger. There was no imminent threat of danger. They're talking shit. So, bitch, you can freaking talk shit back. You know what I mean? You can basically talk shit back. No, fuck that. I am no longer doing this whole thing where, I'm supposed to, be empathetic for negative and wrong behavior in my community. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. No. And I got into an argument with somebody on my nonprofit page. Oh, you're being an ableist, and you know what I mean? You do know that there's a difference between blinds and legally blinds and all that. No, when she made the decision, bitch. And you can see in the video, bitch. Because me personally, I was like, bitch, where the fuck is she blind at, bitch? Because she got up out of the seat, bitch, walked towards the front of the bus, bitch, sat right down next to the motherfucker, bitch, and sprayed him right in his eyes and got her, bitch. No, you know what I mean? Like, the thing about it is, there's a lot of people that would have done that, but at the end of the day, bitch, she was wrong when she made that decision. Okay, right, Red. When there's an imminent threat of danger. At this point, bitch, you can talk shit. These teens could have talked shit until they're blue in the face. Bitch, I can talk shit back twice as much. You know what I mean? I can talk shit back twice as much. Listen, little boy, with milk still behind your ears, bitch, I will body beat the shit out of you. That's talking shit. Now, if they get up and start coming towards me, then, bitch, I'm lacing and macing the whole fucking bus. Driver included, bitch. Pull over. You getting it too. It's no shade, but if there's no imminent threat of danger, at this point, bitch, we're just sitting there talking back and forth, talking shit back and forth to each other. So, No, I'm not going to feel bad for and condone stupid behavior or negative behavior just because they're in my community. No, I'm not. If you're at fault, you're fucking at fault. Period. And listen, you know what I mean? I wish I could freaking bring people back on here again. But seriously, you know, hi Mia, hi Jarrell, hi Ace, hi everybody that's coming in. Merry Christmas. I got my ears on. Today and stuff. So hi everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, love. That's my niece. She's telling me Merry Christmas. Because I know I'm loud. Because I get loud when I get on here and talk to y'all. But anyway, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk about the word accountability real quick. You know what I mean? We're always like needing and wanting equality. We want everything the same. You know what I mean? But then in the same breath, we want special privileges because we're LGBT or because we're trans. You cannot have it both ways. Either you're equal or you're not. Or you get special or you get because you're this. You know what I mean? You cannot have it both ways. It's an oxymoron. You can't have it both ways. Yes, come on, Mickey Claw. Jasmine says some people believe words are violence. Right. And I agree. But the thing about it is that when newspapers and media and police get involved, nobody wants to hear, oh, they were talking shit about me and talking shit to me. That's why I maced them. No, they're going to arrest the person that maced them. And they're teens. On top of it. With an adult. That's a whole different dynamic. They're teenagers. You know? So, I mean, they said no charges were filed against her, which, you know, but in my eyes, she's still accountable for it. In my eyes, she's still accountable. Hi, Michael. Happy holidays to you. You know, yeah, so I wanted to talk about accountability. Just like she was accountable for that, like, we need, as far as accountability goes, hey, Ace, as far as accountability goes, we need to start holding people accountable, period. Pushing aside the whole gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender label. If you're accountable no matter who you are. Let's start off with that. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, you can't do something, bitch, and not be accountable for it, bitch, and then want to motherfucking say, bitch, trans rights and all of that. And bitch, you're treating you some type of way, bitch, because you're trans or because you're gay or because, bitch, you was fucking wrong. Gay and trans and all that stuff aside, you was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of stuff, and a lot of things, and I know a lot of people don't want to say it, but I'm here to say it. Me and Nicole were talking about this the other day. Like, bitch, do not get me wrong, and I'm going to say my disclaimer before people start freaking coming down my back, okay? Nobody deserves to die at the hands of someone else. Nobody. I'm going to say this again, and hopefully y'all will repeat after me. No one deserves to die at the hands of someone else. We all have that in our heads. Okay? Nobody deserves to die. What's the news on the murdered trans woman in D.C.? I didn't hear about one in D.C. I heard of one in Brooklyn. Was there one after that? I don't know. I haven't really I've been online like on and off all day. So I didn't really see anybody else. But if there is somebody else, then that is a shame. No one deserves to die at the hands of somebody else. I'm going to say that again. No one deserves to die at the hands of somebody else. However, okay? However, we, as the transgender community, can lessen our risks from shit like that happening to us if we move differently. What we had to do back then, we no longer have to do now. KK says she's responsible for the attack, but honestly, I don't think she's taken accountability. No, they didn't hold her accountable. It says in the article that there's no charges that would be filed. There's a whole video. That's out there that actually shows her being the aggressor. You know what I mean? All the shit that they was doing was basically just talk. That does not give her the right to mace. That was a personal decision that she made. Okay, another one in DC. So there's another trans woman that was murdered in DC, totaling 3 this month. My auntie Jasmine is telling me. Rest in peace to the young lady that was killed in DC. Rest in peace to the teen that was murdered in Canada. And rest in peace to the to Yahira, the trans woman that was killed in Brooklyn. So, you know what I mean? Like, we have to start moving differently. We have to move differently. That's the only way. It is the only way that we can lessen this. Every couple weeks, we're looking and scrolling down our timelines and news feeds and seeing rest in peace to somebody else. It is insane. It's insane. It is insane. It is insane. It is insane. It's insane to me. It is insane to me. We have to move differently, period. Because let me tell you something. You know, everybody tries to get on me about talking about back in the day and all of that and how things was. Bitch, we moved in packs. Whether it was a trans woman and a gay man, whether it was 2 trans women and 2 gay men, whether it was all trans women, bitch, we moved in packs and we were not having it. Because it was either us or them and it wasn't going to be us. That is how it used to be back then. You know what I mean? Everybody is so concerned, less concerned about safety and more concerned about this. That is the problem. Everybody is more concerned about this and less of their safety. Somebody is offering them $50. They don't know what they're going to do. So they're going to take that $50 no matter what type of risk is involved. No. All trans women that are a part of sex work get that gut-wrenching feeling in their stomach that tells them no. Do not do it. They are shady. You feel something. It's your intuition. I don't care. Every trans woman that has been involved in sex work has felt that one point or another in their life. You understand? So I don't want to hear that. They're paying that intuition no mind and going for that coin. And a lot of times that's that deadly coin. That's that deadly coin. Or you should be going in for the night. For those girls that, that frequent the stroll or whatever, that you should be going in for the night. And then that one more comes around and you freaking get in anyway, knowing everything in your mind is telling you to go to fuck home. Then what happens? Because we're not listening to our gut feeling. Yes. Thank you. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. It's hot in here too. Thank you. Oh my God, how nice. Oh my God. Baby, yes. Oh, we got a margarita. She is nice and cold too. Excuse me. Woo. That was nice. She just put me. Oh, it's about to get severe now, bitch, with the margarita. It's about to get severe.
What's the password to the internet? Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Linda.
Shed 12
Yep, you got it. I didn't want to give y'all my Wi-Fi password on live, child. Oh, here we go. Red says, Angel Rose Garcia in D.C. Rest in peace. Still no lead yet. We have another trans woman of color. We have another trans woman of color. Gone. Out of here. Jasmine says, I was almost killed once. Pulled into the alley. He jumped out the car. Went to the trunk of his car. I got out and ran. I'm telling y'all, honey. I'm telling y'all. We are living in the era of technology. Okay, I'm going to talk to my girls real quick. My girls that are still in sex work, still escorting, doing the whole thing. This live is in no owning sex work. You do what you have to do. Whatever you have or whatever hustle you have. Minority people and people who are victimized and marginalized have to think differently. They can't think executive. They got to think, they have to think at the bottom and work their way up. And if sex work or whatever it is, or escorting or whatever it is the way you get up there, then, that's what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck it is. Okay? So, to my girls that are still out there, listen, we are in the age of technology. You need to be using your technology to your full advantage and living up to your potential as an entrepreneur. Okay? Call girl, escorting, webcam girl, whatever the heck it is. Bitch, do it as legally as you can and use technology. Because all this street shit is really for the birds. And you think it's getting better? Bitch, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Michaela says, the girls get on this money over everything mindset this time of year. And the thing about it is, Christmas time and the holidays have a lot to do with it. But it's like that all year long. It's like that all year long. People are always telling me this, and now I'm going to use the same vernacular with you. We are in a different time. People are forever telling me this. We are in a different time. All of the things that used to be of old, we can no longer do and move freely and do like we used to do. We cannot. It is a matter of life and death. It's a matter of life and death. And I don't understand why, with all of this stuff and people thinking that we don't have to. We don't have to. Another thing. Yes, you screen these guys carefully because they are hunting trans women now. Times are different. They are seeking us out. They are targeting us. We are being targeted. Bitch, they are now coming into our spaces, bitch, and killing us. What part of this is coming off like Vietnamese or some foreign language? I don't get it. I don't get it. Michaela says, at the end of the day, some girls want a warm body next to them this time of year. Bitch, my life ain't worth it. My life ain't worth a warm body, bitch. Somebody else's body next to me. My life is not worth that. And it all comes back to valuing yourself. You can be an escort, you can be a call girl, but have some value behind that. Put some value behind that. Come up off of them, come out of them places. And I'm not saying it because I'm freaking hating on you and hating on what you're doing on the stroll and all of that. No, I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying that because hopefully you value your life more than I value your life, but I fucking value your life. That's why I'm on this live saying it. Jasmine says, we need to hold our gay brothers and sisters accountable for our safety too. Exactly. Exactly. And that's another thing, Jasmine. That is a very, 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 very important point. Bitch, back then, bitch, if it was 15 of us on the motherfucking stroll, bitch, it was 15 of us, bitch, and we all looked out for each other. Bitch, you didn't see 15 girls going in freaking different directions. You know what I mean? If a guy rode by and that girl knew who that guy was and you know, he's known for doing all these different things, bitch, she would tell, hey girl, no, not that one. Not that one. Don't go to that one. You know what I mean? That's how it was. Merry Christmas, Jose. There's 22 people on here. If you care about Trans Talk Tuesday, if you care about me, if you care about trans issues, share the live all around. Share it with people who, you know, need to know. Michaela says, life is so different now. Actually held a job for a whole year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, things are different. Like, we cannot keep hiding behind the excuse that, oh, we don't know what we're going to do. Oh, they're doing this because they're trans. Bitch, I walk out my door, bitch. Go right up here around the corner to my nearest shopping center up here. Manor Shopping Center. Bitch, I see the girls, bitch. I don't see like the girls, but I see freaking gay men, bitch. LGBT, bitch, lesbian, bitch, everywhere. Working behind registers, management, and everything. You know what I mean? I know what it is. The amount of money that sex work provides for a lot of people, they're used to making that fast, quick money in excess. The money just comes and comes and comes and comes and comes. You have to, it's a whole different mindset when you're working. When you are working a 9 to 5, it's a whole different mindset. And it's a culture shock for a lot of girls. It's a culture shock for a lot of girls. They're like, oh, bitch, I was freaking making, bitch, $1,200 a day, bitch, and now I gotta freaking go and make freaking $9 an hour. Hey, Monye, what's going on? Amira, what's going on? I love you. Merry Christmas. Child, I didn't expect to be getting tipsy tonight. When my sister came in here with this margarita, honey. You know what I'm saying? You have to retrain and reprogram. And that is the thing with working, with relationships, with everything. From being a sex worker, you have to retrain your whole thought process. You have to reprogram yourself in thinking. That's why I know that I'm not going to ever be in a relationship. Because I am so warped with that sex worker mentality. Michaela says, because work, you ain't getting it like that. No, you're not. But see, the thing about it is what people fail to realize is that it evens out. Because, bitch, yeah, you can make, bitch, $800, $900 in one day. But, bitch, for the next 2 weeks, you might not get anything. With a job, it's ongoing. You'll get paid every week or every 2 weeks. At least that's something that you could depend on until you get to the point where you should be going into business for yourself. Like a lot of our trans women are now doing. But for right now, honey, please. And then, honey, when your body starts to betray you, bitch, and them clients stop calling you, bitch, and you gotta put up other freaking pictures, bitch, and then when they get there, it's a totally different bitch. And then they don't want to see you. And then, people feel like they gotta blackmail them to freaking see them. Bitch, you better get out of that shit before that shit starts happening. When your money is earned the right way, you have a different appreciation for it. When it's something that you genuinely worked hard for, you have a different appreciation for it. You just do. You just do. Yeah, and let me tell you something. I tell people this all the time, honey. Once the novelty wears off on shit, bitch, people get over it. Because you know why? I'm the same fucking way. Bitch, if something is new and shiny and everything, bitch. Not with everything, with some things. But when something is new, you know what I mean? That's why, bitch, when girls travel, a lot of them like dates that are in the city will go for visiting girls. Girls that are the same girls that frequent that particular area. They don't want the same girls. So, bitch, they go for all of the freaking visiting girls, bitch, that are breezing through. You know what I mean? That are breezing through, bitch. And then they'll see them, bitch. And then they'll... Until the next time, bitch. Oh, excuse me. Michaela says, but shit, sometimes the dates get over you. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But my thing is, with that happening, girls need to prepare. Start holding themselves accountable for the choices that they make. We cannot keep feeling sorry for bad decision making. I'm sorry. Yes, it's unfortunate for all of the freaking shit that has happened. And no trans woman deserves to die at all. I am not saying that. Especially at the hands of these cowards that are doing it. We need to move and think differently. That is the only way that this stuff can be, pushed down to a minimum. I'm sorry. Hold on. Happy holidays, Jennifer. Michaela says, and don't be a new girl who kind of look like you but younger. Bitch. I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. Okay? It's Niambi's Fables time. I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. Okay, back in the day when I was doing my ads and stuff like that, I didn't really have, any pictures that were like really out like that or whatever. So I went on Craigslist and I went all the way over to, I think it was Las Vegas. Anyway, I went over to Las Vegas and I was just scrolling through the girls or whatever. And I actually found a girl on there. She looked almost exactly like me. Wasn't me. She was a little bit, more curvier, a little bit more top heavy and stuff like that. But, she was sitting all done up and all that. And her name was Hunter. So, baby, I took her motherfucking pictures, bitch. And I was already a genius at making ads up. So that wasn't the problem. So, baby, I took her motherfucking pictures, bitch. And I always frowned upon girls who did that. But this was like years ago. And I always used to frown on girls who did that. But then I realized a lot of them do it for like safety reasons. You know what I mean? They don't want their pictures out there. Anybody seeing their pictures on there or whatever. So I took Hunter's pictures, honey. Made an ad of my own. And baby, don't you know one of her freaking clients called me on the phone and was like, who is this? Because it's not Hunter. Bitch, he said, who is this? Because it is not Hunter. This is not her phone number. Baby. And that was the last time I did that. You know what I mean? That was the last time I did that. But baby, he recognized her freaking number. That it wasn't the same number and everything. Jasmine says Jasmine says, drugs fucked up the whole game. Why I got out? Because I got tired of looking good and being offered $40 and $20. Yeah, that's another thing too. That is a whole nother thing too. You know what I mean? When girls get on, there's a whole lot of, there's girls doing it. There's boys getting up in drag that are doing it. You know what I mean? Doing it for like $20 and $40, and it definitely messes up things for everybody else. Oh yeah, Jasmine, he got me straight, bitch. He was like, I don't know who the fuck this is, bitch, but it ain't Hunter, bitch. That's not her phone number, bitch. And mind you, bitch, I had a 215 area code, bitch, and he's looking like, bitch, where's this 215 area code from, bitch? She's supposed to be in Vegas. Michaela says, these girls are like celebrities to these dates. Yes, yes. Well, that's how it used to be. I'm not sure if it's like that anymore. But baby, the whole thing has changed. And that's exactly why when I first started sex work, honey, I was out on the stroll. Had a client pull a gun out on me, honey, and wanted his motherfucking money back. Bitch, I got out of that daggone car. Bitch, and I hightailed into a motherfucking cab, bitch. And bitch, that was the last time I was out there. That was it. Then I freaking leveled up. I went to the paper. I started off with a simple word ad. Bitch, they called that. And then I built my money up. Then I started putting pictures in the paper. That's when I started making the most money. Then the pictures closed down. Then I had to level up again. And that's when I, moved the whole business online. Because everything online was doing. Then, I think it was after Craigslist went. I felt I had to level up again. Backpage was still there, but I didn't like Backpage because just anybody can freaking go on it. And, I think there were things that were happening off of it. So I didn't feel safe. So, baby, Eros and webcamming. I would get on there, honey, in my unmentionables. If you go through my Facebook pages, you could tell with pictures, honey, when I was webcamming in there. Honey, they all scantily clad with all of this freaking shit on. You know what I mean? And that was profitable for me too. And I was doing that bitch for like 5 years. Jasmine says it seems to be all about drugs now. The dates on drugs and the hoes. Yeah, and they get high together. One of my closest girlfriends. Well, used to be one of my closest girlfriends. I'm not going to say her name on here. But yeah. Bad. It's just drugs and the clients are on them and she's on them and it's horrible. It's horrible. She did call me like 2 weeks ago and said that she has come up off of it for like, I want to say like 3 weeks now. You know what I mean? Jasmine says, what happened to Eros? Well, the last time that I checked Eros, it had to be maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. They had shot up. I think they got wind that Backpage and Craigslist were closed. So, bitch, their rates to do an ad, bitch, shot sky high. I think it's like $150, $200 now to post the ad on there. Bitch, not my money you won't. Because, first of all, you're not going to freaking make any money on Eros unless you have visiting up under your thing. And, bitch, visiting ads only last for 2 weeks, bitch. And I'd be damned if I pay $200, bitch, for something that's going to last only 2 weeks. Remember, iFriends. Lord have mercy. And the thing about it is, baby, if you are a fab money-making bitch, honey, you can make money any fucking where. Bitch, America Online, bitch. I used to stay in fucking Shemale Connection, bitch. Bitch, I used to stay in Shemale Connection. Oh, bitch, I'm about to throw this away. I'm giving y'all all the tapes. Merry motherfucking Christmas, bitch. I'm giving up all the tapes, bitch. But yeah, if you are someone who has that, money making, go getting attitude, bitch, you can make money anywhere. It's just the way that you're doing it. The stroll is done. It's out. Like, I mean, unless you are a person who is like so far at the bottom of the totem pole that you don't know what you're going to do and you're just trying to survive. And even then, there has to be some type of something else that's there that is keeping you out there on that stroll because it's no longer necessary. It's no longer necessary. Yes, the juice got me loose. Come on, Black Planet. Yeah. I'm going to kill my sister for bringing that in here. But it was right on time, though. It evened me right on out. It evened me right on out. But yeah, at the end of the day, no trans woman deserves to die by the hands or get murdered by the hands of another person. However, we have to rethink some things as a community. We have to rethink some things. We have to evolve. Just like the world is evolving, our community has to evolve from a lot of that shit that we used to do. It's no shade. Michaela says, girls who walk the stroll 9 times out of 10 are on drugs. Yeah, now. It never used to be like that, though. Because, honey, you had fab girls, you had girls that were on drugs all the way up to the freaking fabulous girls. With all of the face and the body and the work, bitch, walking up and down. Walking up and down the freaking stroll. You know what I mean? You had all types. But as time moved on, bitch, a lot of the girls came up off it because of the danger and the risk that is involved. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? How long are you going to have that I don't give a fuck attitude? That attitude and no value for your life is a big reason why a lot of us girls are not making it. And it's no shade. This is not an attack. This is not an attack on girls that do out on the stroll. Because let me tell you something. I come from that. I come from that. That is why I talk with such conviction. Because I come from that. But what we are living in now is not the same as what it was back then. Stop using the fact that, I gotta survive as a fucking excuse. Because there are now a million other ways that you can survive other than that. It's no shade. It's about taking accountability now. We are about to go into 2020. Let's go into 2020 taking accountability, individual accountability for what the fuck we do about some shit. Okay? My motherfucking ears. Yes, it's just not this. It's just not the same as it was. You know what I mean? You know what? We're using the fact that of survival to jade our decision making. Our decision making becomes jaded. Like, bitch, I gotta have something to eat tonight. And this client has $40. Let me just do it. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, listen, there are other freaking ways. There are other freaking ways. There are places that you can go and just pretty much say, bitch, I'm trans and I'm homeless and I don't know what to do, bitch, and you'll get help. And if you got a fucking phone, I don't want to hear no excuse. Because all you got to do, honey, is Google just like you Google anything else. Just like you Google arrows, you can Google an organization to get you some freaking help. For a night, 2 weeks, a month. Get you a place. Start applying for some freaking government freaking shit before you're not able to do it no more. Like, listen, come on. I am 2020. I'm done with excuses. I'm done. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because let me tell you something. Me and girls in my generation and before have paved the way for a lot of you young girls to get the shit that y'all got now. And y'all are not taking advantage of it. I had to wait until I was 41 years old to get bags that I had been waiting for since I was motherfucking 16. And a lot of these new girls can go up in drags, put a freaking a hat with freaking hair attached to it and be in drags for 30 minutes, bitch, and get boobs? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want to hear no more excuses in 2020. Period. Let me get up into some of these comments. Stop raising these new girls to survey also. Michaela says, what I like about this new generation is they really look down on sex work. They really want to create out a new life. And exactly, that's one thing that I can say about this new generation. Bitch, they're all about being celebrities and creating a brand for themselves. Bitch, shit that we couldn't do back then. So a lot of them are preoccupied with making a brand for themselves and they're taking advantage of the shit online. Jasmine says the young girls need to know what they can't do, what we used to do. Exactly, because it is a different time. People are always telling me, oh, Niambi, you're so bitter and you're stuck back in the day and da-da-da-da-da. And you need to evolve and all of that. Well, now I'm telling y'all to evolve, bitch, and y'all won't. Go figure that. Yeah, and I just saw a face comment. There are a lot of girls out there, honey, that don't want to do anything else but that because their mind and their body is so accustomed to it. You have to be reprogrammed. Bitch, did you think that it was easy for me to reprogram myself, bitch? I have 3 businesses and 2 new nonprofits, bitch. Okay, and bitch, I come from the stroll. Bitch, do you think that was easy? Bitch, I come from the stroll, bitch, since I was fucking 14. A child walking up and down. People seem to think that was easy. I had ballroom as a crutch, but bitch, ballroom wasn't paying like they do now. Bitch, that little $50s and $100, bitch, wasn't really doing nothing for me then. Bitch, I was doing that shit for fun. I wasn't winning no big cash prizes back then. Out of all of the trophies that I have, that I've won over the years, bitch, I've got one left. I got one left, and this is the only one that I have. This right here. And I kept it because I like the design. Because it's a fade, 2 faces, and a hand right there. Bitch, that's the only trophy that I have left. Bitch, out of 27 years of walking balls. In 27 years. Altogether, bitch, not even $2,000. Girl, please. Yes.
I'm just watching.
Oh. Sharonda says, I never thought it would come to this. These young girls have it made. They get their breasts for free. I work for all of my work. Right. But then again, you know, that are from that era that, you know, like myself, who couldn't get them. Bitch, I couldn't afford them.
So you gotta do what you gotta do.
So when the opportunity came, bitch, Medicaid was my savior. All I needed to do was have a letter from my doctor, bitch. Have a letter from my doctor. And that was basically it. I didn't even have to. I had been in transition for so long, bitch, I didn't need a mental evaluation or a letter from a psychiatry. I didn't need that because I've been in transition, bitch, over 20 years. Yeah, Brie Lord, the government gives implants to trans women. You need a letter from your primary care doctor and a letter from like therapy or psychiatry recommending it. Jasmine says, now I could go have them removed and put them back in if I want. Yeah, now see, the thing about it is, when I got mine done, they told me that like if I wanted that they would do the implants, but if I wanted them like lifted or something like that, that would be cosmetic, and I couldn't get them. I couldn't get them done that way. Brie Lord can't be in Texas. Well, it depends. If you have Medicaid, it's nationwide. If you have Medicaid or a certain type of insurance, that has Medicaid attached to it, bitch, that's all over. That's nationwide. It's on your side. Yup, nationwide. See, even though I don't have a Medicare card, I have Medicaid attached to my medical card. So when they look up my information, they'll see a Medicaid attached to it. That's why I was able to get them. And have had them since July, bitch, after waiting over 20 years for them. You know. Yes, ma'am. Yup. I have BCBS Anthem. Yeah, all you have to do is call them and see if you have Medicaid attached to them. You know what I mean? Jasmine says certain businesses will pay for surge. Yes, I heard that too. I think I heard that Starbucks is doing it. Tanya Charlene Yep says, bonjour, darling, bonjour. Hello from Paris. Welcome. Trans Talk Tuesday. If you have anybody that can benefit off of this live and all the stuff that I'm blabbing to y'all, please share. Share if you care. Anybody that misses this live, comes in from the middle and haven't seen it all, this will be uploaded to YouTube so you can see all of the Trans Talk Tuesdays from this one and prior. Feeling it. Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody, and stuff. I'm gonna pull up my next topic that we get ready to talk about, because bitch, we get ready to talk about this right now. Saving the best one for last. Why you think all these girls getting female feminization surgery through Medicaid? I don't know. I mean, see, Jasmine, it's a different time then. It's a different time. You know what I mean? Because, when we came out and we hit the scene and all of that, Merry Christmas, Niaja. When we hit the scene, we basically had to work with what we have, or we knew the girls. We knew Joanne, Natasha, Kelly Harper. You know what I mean? All of these people. I'm not going to say none of the ones that are, still doing it, honey. Because I don't want to incriminate nobody. But Natasha, Joanne, and Kelly Harper. So if there was something that we felt that we needed to fix, bitch, we would go through them. And boom, it was done. You know what I mean? We went through them and it was done. Now, you can actually go get, female feminization surgery. You could go get your FFS with Medicaid and everything, bitch, and come out a whole new motherfucking bitch. See, bitch, I don't need to get no female feminization surgery, bitch. As long as I got my auntie Jasmine, bitch, all I got to do is give her a picture, bitch, and she will instant feminize me, bitch. I'm good. Okay, bitch. All I need is my auntie Jasmine, bitch. I send her a picture, bitch. She will make that picture. That motherfucking last picture you did, bitch, was gorgeous. bitch. Hi, Nicole. What's going on? With the shit and the shit and the shit. Brizar says, will Medicaid cover it in Korea? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just, a United States thing. You know what I mean? I just think it's a United States thing. Okay, hold on. Oh, no, another time. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, here we go. Now. Okay. Yes. Merry Christmas, Nicole. Yes. So now we're going to get into our final topic for the evening. We're going to be on this for a while. Female feminization is tea in Korea. And it's starting to become tea right here because, here in the US, because I see girls that before they got it and then and it's like night and day. It's like night and day. And I feel like, bitch, if that's something that you feel that you need, bitch, go for it. I'm just at an age and a point to where my life where after I got my implants, bitch, I'm good. I'm complete. I don't need anything else for me. You know what I mean? I went through so many things, bitch, trying to fit into this specific mold growing up as a teen in this scene. You know what I mean? Trying to fit into certain dynamics and stuff that I knew that I didn't belong in. You know what I mean? And, for what? For what? I'm more happier than I've ever been. Sharonda says, text my inbox and name and number because there's a young child I'm close to and she wants work done to her body. I went to Joanne in New York and she's not around anymore. She's not around anymore. She passed away. Rest in peace, Joanne. Kelly Harper has also passed away. I don't even know if Natasha was old back then. So I don't even know if she's around anymore neither. But I think I know one or two people. Yeah, Thailand, honey. They are so freaking forward with everything. Brillar says, I don't know everyone that comes from over there be the T. I think it's like $20,000 though. I don't know. I may be exaggerating. Yeah, it took me a long time to be happy because a lot of times in the scene, they make you feel inadequate. You know what I mean? They have this hierarchy. Like there's a hierarchy everywhere. There's a hierarchy also in this scene and in ballroom. Ballroom has its own hierarchy. You know what I mean? And when I was coming up, I didn't blend in with, with the girls that they held to this high standard with all of the face and the body and the curves and all of that. You know what I mean? Y'all can see my old videos, bitch. I was this big. You know what I mean? This big, dehydrated, and vogued all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it used to be for me, and I never fit into that mold. However, with age comes experience. And once I got older and became more experienced, I realized what I needed in my life, what I wanted in my life, and what I didn't need in my life. You know what I'm saying? And once I came to the conclusion that these was what I was waiting for, bitch, all that other shit is for the birds. I mean, for me. Yeah, like and yeah, well, thank you, Dennis, but I didn't personally feel that. I didn't personally feel that way, and I had a whole lot of people around me that made me feel worse. You know what I mean? That definitely made me feel worse. But I had to search within myself for that inner confidence. You know what I'm saying? It had to come from within first. Once it came from within, like, bitch, I can care less what anybody else says as long as I'm happy with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Naomi, what's going on? Naomi just came on the live. I'm not sure when it comes on. She will post it in the comment section. But Gabbing with the Girls, that is her own, with her and Tai Tai. That is, her platform. She goes live and stuff like that, and they talk about all different types of issues that are definitely important in our community and bridging the gap between the trans and cis community always. So please support her. I love her. I love you and Tai Tai, and I love your platform. So please support her. So now we are going to get on to our final topic. There was a post, okay, that was made by some cis heterosexual man named Kyrie. Okay. And on one side there is a picture. Oh shit. On one side there was a picture of Dwayne Wade and his entire family. Wait a minute, let me read this comment first. Jasmine says, I would have gotten silicone in my body. Thank God I didn't move to NYC, because the way some of these girls look now that looked good back then, baby. And mind you, the shade is, I think that if Kelly Harper was still alive, I probably would have went way more than I should have. Excuse me. I probably would have went way more than I should have if she was still alive. You know what I mean? Yes, I love you, Naomi. Yeah, but the time that I was supposed to actually go and get like some more work done, I got the call that she passed away. So I kind of think that was kind of like my moment to, like, if I was going to get something that wait a little bit, when it's time and the time is right, I'll be who I want to be. And now at 41, I am who I want to be. You know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, so Kyrie says on the left, there's a picture of Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and their child. There's trans child who is referred to as she, Zion, and the little baby, and the little young baby. So let me bring this over here so I can read it. The post says, how the fuck you let your 12-year-old son be gay? The shit is sad, D Wade. Show your son that ain't the right way to live, I guess. Because he's kind of like LD, or LD or something. Has learning disabilities or something like that because of the way that he's writing this. But anyway, but in his defense, he was busy being a superstar. But I think he should have had male figures from family placed in his life to show him how to be a man. Just my opinion. Now, this shit makes me so fucking upset, bitch. And I'll tell you why in a moment. On the right, he shares a post from somebody else that says, girlfriend me, please. And has two girls kissing each other. Okay. So now, I've been waiting for this topic. So now I'm about to go off. First off, you have a young kid that has coming out to her father, as trans, and is living her life the way that she feels fit, and the dad supports her 100%. And on the other side, you have two women kissing. First of all, number one, you idiot, these are not the same. Number one, they are the same, but they aren't the same. You have one trans and one lesbian couple kissing. Okay, number one. Oh my gosh, this freaking topic makes my scalp itch so much. Okay, number one, you freaking idiot. I am so sick and tired of cis hetero men glorifying lesbianism and then want to talk down to trans or gay men like, bitch, it's not all one big... Bitch, they are different dynamics under the same conglomerate, under the same community. Okay? You cannot disapprove of trans and lesbianism. It does not work that way. It does not work that way, you idiot. It does not work that way. Okay? Who are you to tell this grown-ass man that he cannot respect his trans daughter? Who are you? And then you want to say, bring male figures in their life? Bitch, it be them same male figures that be coming at them fucking children sideways. So don't talk about motherfucking male figures. Now I'm about to go off, okay? Don't talk about male figures. It be these same motherfucking male figures that be eking and sneaking and peeking with gay men and trans women. Bitch. The fuck out of here. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of the hypocrisy. Bitch, you want to approve of fucking one thing and disapprove of another, bitch, and it's the same fucking dynamic. Then it says it's all a function of misogyny. Defaming women and objectification of women are two sides of the same coin. Like, come on. And bitch, and it be these same fucking men that try to get all in between freaking lesbianism, bitch, like they want freaking parts of you. Bitch, they are attracted to women because they are not attracted to men, idiot. My God. I cannot believe that you would compare a grown-ass man supporting his trans child, bitch, to two women kissing. You're absolutely a fucking hypocrite. Gay is gay, whether it's man or woman. Gay is fucking gay. You gonna disapprove of the male being gay and then be all for it with the women being gay? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense. Bitch, and it's because they can't think outside of the fucking sexual box. They think with their freaking fantasies, bitch. That's why. They think with their fantasies. That, you know, bitch, and bitch, growing up, I ran into it all my life. Oh, I'm really not into that, but it's just something about you. Bitch, it ain't no fucking something about me. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, don't use me as a fucking excuse. Girl. I need to lay off of that. I'm just saying. Like, and it be the same fucking ones, bitch, that want to eke and peek and sneak. Like, seriously, they want to eke and peek and sneak. Bitch, I'm calling them out every chance I get, bitch. Every chance I get, bitch. And you can come at me if you motherfucking want to, bitch. I know how to press charges. I know how to press charges, bitch. I know how to talk Caucasian, bitch. And I talk like I got an education, bitch. You will go under the jail. You will go under the jail, bitch. You will go under the jail. And I will show up at every court date, bitch, with my hat on. With my motherfucking hat on. Yes, it was him that did it. Bitch, fuck that. Yeah, Faith, using me as a scapegoat. Talk about, yeah, I don't really fuck around like that. But you know, it's something about you. You know, you're so pretty. You know, not like them other ones. Bitch, trying to pin you against your fellow trans sisters. Try to pin you against everybody. Girl, please. So who has time for that? Cheers. Mm-hmm. Naomi says that's their favorite line for real. Yeah, it is. It is. Read that. Go ahead. Read this. You can come in here. Just go ahead. Just go on the side. That's away from the camera. Go ahead. Read that on each side. Yeah, my sister is reading the post from that idiot. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like that's gotta stop. The hypocrisy has to stop. Like, you can't be other and it's in the same dynamic. That's dumb. It is dumb. Did you read it? It makes absolutely no sense.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, this is how people think.
Got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People think like that towards,
that's the that's the
stereotype. Exactly. You hear my sister say stereotype? Mm-hmm. You hear it.
You could have King Kong Bundy as your father and still come out, hey.
Right. It don't matter. Okay. Sharonda says, and it's those kind of men who is probably on the DL just to justify his masculinity. Or the kind that says, oh, if you had me, you wouldn't be like that. Exactly. Exactly. It's insane. It is insane. Yeah. But the thing about it is, it's all about protecting, like you said, it's all about protecting the fragile masculinity. You know what I mean? And honey, if you're trying, it's no shade. If you're trying to protect your fragile masculinity, I'm letting you know, bitch, that a trans woman is not the way to go, bitch. Because, bitch, they attacks that. They attacks that. Because, bitch, I've done it. Bitch, oh, you think you gonna try to get over on me, bitch, and I make them feel this fucking big. You know what I mean? A lot of times, bitch, that's when they want to freaking fight and carry on. But, bitch, no, you're not going to fucking get over on me. No, you're not going to use me as your science project. I am not a science project. I am not something for you to test before you buy, bitch. No, I'm not. I have more value for myself than that. It's no shade. It is no shade. I am so sick and tired of people being hypocrites about the way they feel. Bitch, if you feel that way, you feel that way. If you don't fuck around, you don't fuck around. Bitch, stay away from me. You know what I mean? See, and that is exactly why I have my types of guys that I like. This is why my preference is to either heterosexual identified men who are bisexual or gay men. Period. Because I love gay men because they're uninhibited. We can try different things, bitch. We can do the whole damn thing. But this is why. Now I have to censor myself because my sister just came on here. Ciao. Saying having family members on your Facebook, honey. So and they just come on in, child. Oh, yeah, so that is all I'm saying. We have to stop the hypocrisy. And we stop the hypocrisy by educating each other, educating the heteronormative, the, straight. I hate using straight because, bitch, there's a lot of straight gay people out there too, bitch. We're all straight. Bitch, we're all sane. Bitch, all these fucking labels gotta go to me anyway. She said too late, heard it. They are, and you know what, Faith? Let me tell you something. That's why I treat them all the same, bitch. Men are men are men are men. Are men. They're men, period. No matter if they're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever it is. Bitch, trans men, bitch, they're still men. Bitch, whatever, bitch. You know, I just go, yes, my sister has been one of the first to support me over 27 years, and I love her. And she's on this live. Merry Christmas, my little sister. Yes, she has supported me since the beginning. You know what I mean? Even though she was maybe too young to understand, but she still supported me regardless. You know what I mean? Although she didn't understand it. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? To have that support. And she was one of the only ones. You know what I'm saying? She was one of the only ones. Look, Melinda. See, I'm spilling up everything because of that. You see that? That's horrible. Faith says that's still a man spilling tea, doing the most at times, catty like cis women, period. Just pick out the haystack. Yeah. I mean, you know. It's like I said, like I don't look at any man different because or treat them any differently, whether they're gay, straight, or whatever. If a man is interested, if a man is interested in me, and genuinely interested in me, then it doesn't matter what they identify as. To me, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and in 2020, we're gonna stop these. Oh, if a man goes with a trans woman, are they gay and all that? We're gonna stop all that. We're going to stop all that. Because whatever that man considers himself to be, that's who he is. Whatever he identifies himself as, that's what he is. We're not putting labels on people. Because it doesn't matter. If a person is interested in a gay man or a trans man or a trans woman, it doesn't matter. The label doesn't matter. Because you are not defined by who you sleep with. Can somebody send that to somebody? I'm going to say that again. You are not defined by who you sleep with. Okay? Does anybody hear me today? Out there in Facebook land? Faith says, the girls feel entitled for being with a straight man. Or who only wants vagina. At the end of the day, what do I always say? All the same, pre versus post. Sorry, not sorry. And the thing about it is, yeah. Earlier, Faith, I was talking about hierarchies. There's a hierarchy in the trans community too. There's a hierarchy in the trans community too. You have pre-drags, drags, then you have trans women pre-op, and then you have post-op trans women. And everybody is looking down on the one that's underneath of them. Instead of pulling your sisters up. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's pulling the other one up to help you. Oh, girl, let me help you with your transition. Everybody's too busy freaking looking down on each other. Won't help a bitch out. Won't give her a resource. Won't point her where to get moans from. Help her along in her transition. Nobody does this shit. Nobody does this shit because nobody gives a shit. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Everybody has their, own opinion on how, that's just mine. That is just mine. I'm so glad that there's a lot of, I don't like crowded lives. I'm so glad that some people left. There's 14 people on here. If you haven't already, please share this live across the things and let people know, that we're talking about some important shit that not just affects our community immediately, but it affects heterosexuals, lesbians, the whole thing. Because we're all people at the end of the day. I'm about to take this hat off. It's hot. of the day, we're all people, and we need to stop. We need to stop living by, you know what I mean, and associating ourselves with, with us sleeping with, sleeping with people and putting labels on each other and shit like that. It's dumb. It's dumb. That's another thing I love about this new generation. Mulan, I love you. I gotta make it down here to see you. I'm so sick of being cold up here. Bitch, I need to be in Florida, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just insane. We need to stop defining ourselves by who we sleep with. It makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't make sense. We are not defined by that. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying gay this, gay that, blah, 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 blah. Stop being in such a hurry to label shit. It does not fucking matter. It does not matter at all. You know what I mean? All that matters is if you love the person and the person loves you. Or if you want to freaking have a one night stand with a person and the person wants to have a one night stand with you. Bitch, that's all that matters. Stop fucking labeling shit. That is one thing that I love about the newer generation. And I always say this, is that they are unapologetic, bitch, about how they live. They are not worried about how someone else views them. You know what I'm saying, bitch? If you see two 22-year-old men, walking hand in hand, and then the next day you see him with a woman, bitch, that's what he was feeling at that particular time, and now the next day he's feeling something different. Bitch, and is unapologetic about it. This whole generation is so unapologetic and is so confident in the way they live their lives that the rest of us could learn from that. The rest of us can learn from that because the rest of us are so worried about what somebody else is going to say and how we're labeled. These new kids don't live by that. These new kids don't live by that. Bitch, they could care less. Bitch, they live to the beat of their own drum. Live and walk and talk. Yes, they do. Hi, Jaquetta. Hi, Jamar. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they do. That is one thing that I admire about these kids that are coming up and growing up now. You know what I mean? They're feeling themselves and knowing who they are earlier and earlier in life. You know what I mean? And they're living out how they feel. They are living out how they feel. You know? But, hey, we're going to recap real quick about everything that we talked about. What did we talk about? We talked about the hypocrisy with cis men. And let me be clear, too, for somebody that approached me about this. It is not just cis men that always, that are hypocrites when it comes to situations. There are a lot of, they will bash gay men and trans women and freaking kiss freaking 10, 15 girls in college, bitch, and won't identify as gay or lesbian or anything, bitch, but will be quick to bash gay men and trans women and trans men and the whole thing. So let me tell you bitches something, okay? Stop being a fucking hypocrite. If you kissed 10 girls in college, bitch, and you wanted to try it out, that bitch, somewhere in your mind, bitch, you liked it, bitch, if you did it 10 times. Okay, I'm not here to label you, but stop bashing other motherfuckers. Okay, let me just put that out there. It's not just men that do it. Okay, let me see. We talked about the blatant hypocrisy. We talked about accountability with the trans community. There's a lot of people that are trans out there that need to be held accountable and hold themselves accountable for the decisions that they make in their lives. Take accountability for the decisions that you make. Because everybody is not always going to throw you a pity party. Okay. We also talked about Jaguar Evermore and that all time about how she performed in the shoe store. Hey, listen, sis. Stop telling your followers and stuff on camera that you're a man and then get mad at people when they call you that, because you're actually putting out that energy. So when you put out that energy, that's what you receive. That's why that man, honey, called you a man as you was walking out the door. So guess what, girl? Stop identifying and performing and acting like that. And bitch, I guarantee you, people will respect you as the woman that you are and the woman that you present yourself to be when you present yourself like that, sis. Okay? I'm not here to police your transition. I'm not here to police the way you're supposed to act. However, when you are in public, when you are at an establishment, you have the decision whether to patronize that establishment or go somewhere else. You don't need to be, it doesn't need to be confrontation all the time, sis. Okay? All right. Yes. So, thank y'all for joining me at another Trans Talk Tuesday. I got through it. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. Do not forget to go to the Transinformation Facebook page, like it and share it and all of the things. Do not also forget, if you are feeling generous and you would like to help Transinformation get to 501c3 status, an official nonprofit organization through the United States, an official charity, you can make your donation .ly/Transinformation. I will put it in the, see, I need to start doing this at the beginning, but I'm always doing it at the end because there we go. So I posted it in the thing. Okay. I posted it in the thing in the comment section that everybody can see it. I pinned it so everybody can see it. That is the link to go to if you would like to. Shauna! Ah! See, I'm fanning out right now. I'm fanning out. I absolutely love this lady. Yes, Shauna. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been on for almost 2 hours. Yeah, but yeah, if you would like to donate, go to bit.ly/Transinformation with a capital T, and you can make your donation. And yeah, it's the road to $1,100, and and I'm getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, I will be live again on Thursday and then back here again next Tuesday. I also will be doing readings this week on Friday. So Thursday, Friday, and next Tuesday. I'll be live another 3 times in a row. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And don't forget to share this. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I would really appreciate it if everybody could share the information, because that's how we grow as a community. I love y'all so much. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.